45-year-old Demetrius Holman has been arrested after stabbing a fast food employee. The incident occurred at around 5:50 p.m. on the 25th of April 2022, when the authorities responded to the Jimmy John's sandwich shop located at 2010 North Main Street in High Point, North Carolina, on reports of an assault on an employee. When officers arrived, they were told by witnesses that Demetrius stormed into the shop to complain about her order. Demetrius was known to staff and had previously been refused service due to her behaviour. She approached a 16-year-old female worker and began throwing several items at her, insisting her order was wrong, before stabbing her with a knife. The employee was rushed to the Moses Cone Hospital in Greensboro with serious injuries, but is expected to survive. A few hours after the incident, Demetrius was arrested at a home and was charged with assault with a deadly weapon, inflicting serious injury and damages to the store. 23-year-old Kaylin Monroe and 22-year-old Jacob Scott are behind bars after deliberately starving their 3-month-old infant son Silas Scott to death. The events came to light on the 15th of February 2022, when the authorities responded to a home located at 3844 Honeysuckle Drive in Boonville, Indiana, on reports of an unresponsive infant. When first responders arrived, they pronounced the child dead at the scene. An autopsy confirmed that Silas died of severe malnourishment from intentional starvation. The authorities discovered that Kaylin had previously been investigated by the Department of Children's Services due to an incident with another child and was ordered to log the feedings. While questioned, Kaylin confessed to the investigators that she skipped Silas's feeds when he was quiet and then forgot about feeding him altogether. The investigators discovered that a concerned family member and friend urged Kaylin to take Silas to a doctor because he looked unwell, but Kaylin ignored them. Kaylin told the investigators that she was afraid to take Silas into the doctor because she was worried her other 3 kids would be taken away. When detectives interviewed Jacob, he confessed that Silas didn't eat unless he cried, and he couldn't recall if the child had eaten on the day of his death. On the 26th of April 2022, Kaylin and Jacob were arrested and charged with murder and neglect of a dependent resulting in death. They're both held at the Warwick County Jail without bond. 27-year-old Ricardo Mendez and 24-year-old Antonita Miller have been arrested and charged with the murder of their baby son. The events came to light at around 7:55 p.m. on the 25th of April 2022, when medical staff from the Pomona Valley Hospital in Pomona, California, contacted the authorities after an unresponsive 1-year-old boy was brought in and was declared dead on arrival. The boy showed obvious signs of trauma, such as lesions, bruising and burn marks. Some of the injuries appeared to be in various stages of healing, indicating that the boy was likely a victim of ongoing abuse. Medical staff also determined that the boy likely died from the injuries before he was brought in. Detectives interviewed witnesses and contacted the child's parents. Investigators learnt that around 7 p.m. on the 25th of April, that the couple unexpectedly arrived at Ricardo's family home in Pomona, where family members found the child's lifeless body in the back of the car. The authorities believe the abuse and death occurred in the child's home, located in the 700 block of East Virginia Way in Barstow, and his parents then drove his lifeless body to Pomona. The investigators executed a search warrant on the couple's car and home, where they located items of evidence that they believe was used in the assault of the child. The authorities said family members drove the child to the hospital, while Antonita and Ricardo stayed back. Antonita eventually went to the hospital and was arrested. Ricardo was located in the 2100 block of Spencer Avenue in Pomona and was also taken into custody. Ricardo and Antonita are both held at the West Valley Detention Center and are charged with the child's murder. Ricardo is also charged with parole violation.